The idea for Stories That Soar honestly started as a mission. In the early 2000s, there was a lot of focus on testing, and we were seeing less and less opportunities for kids to be playful, to use their imagination, to be creative. And we came up with this idea for kids to write stories and have those stories given back to them through professional performance.
I had a rather poor opinion of children's theater, to be honest. While some of it's great, I had seen a lot of children's theater that was like really lacking, and I felt like it was really condescending to the audience, you know, to the kids. So I'm doing Shakespeare with this friend of mine, and he was unpacking a story. And he was telling me, he was like, oh, I think you should come do this. It's Stories That Soar. It's a lot of fun. It's really creative. He convinced me to come see a show, and I thought it was really magical and amazing. And 12 years later, I am proud to still be here.
For those of you that it's your first time, we're gonna go around the circle and pitch our stories. It's like a really quick, really like keep it 2 or 3 minutes pitch. We don't need all of the stage direction or anything like that.
Everything is very collaborative here, and when we get to pitching, everyone comes in with their ideas of their concepts and their scripts from what they unpack from the children's stories. And then based on everything that comes back, we keep the stories that best represents the school.
So, original story. Once upon a time, there was a boy who really wanted to be a joker. He told the funniest jokes. Here's one. Joker. What do you call a cow with no legs? Other person, I don't know. Joker. Ground beef. Other person, ha 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 ha. My process when I'm scripting is I copy and paste the original story exactly into my document, and then I have it at the top and I go from there. I try and use as many words as they use as possible because I feel like it keeps it more authentic, it keeps it more recognizable for them.
There you go, the lady in waiting.
Which crown do you want? You want this gold one? The pretty silver one? I like this gold one.
I love this. You're like,
Or do you
already
want
her
to
lady
go
wing.
low?
We want the pretty silver one, the gold one. You're in character already. Which one do you want? I think you need this.
Stories of Soar takes a very simplistic approach, and I love that it all originates from the magic box and this toy chest mentality. It feels like we're kids playing pretend. We pull all these magical things out of the magic box, and that's what we use, and that's the same way kids play. It's like when you go to your grandparents' house and they maybe don't have your favorite toy, but they have some sheets and a pillow, and you can make a fort and pretend it's your castle.
Our magnificent, wonderful queen is looking for a new joker! You! Make me laugh!
The most fun for me is banging on all the stuff, making all the sounds, playing with the slide whistles. It's awesome. Every kid is different, every school is different, so it's just a whole new world when we receive all of those stories.
Is it a comedy? Is it slapstick? What kind of piece is it? When directing, it's super important to maintain the heart of the story. And what that means is to not change the context, the wording, the intent, to not take the story and make it something completely different.
Do you want us to go out from, you were saying from I'm going to school, you want us to still come out there?
Yeah, maybe when she's like
So if you wait for
writing
that.
it down.
Okay, and then you can, we'll come out when you start to come.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, all right?
Yeah,
Let's try that again.
Kind of like, check out this story.
Back it up and pack it up now. Don't pack it up and
excited, say yeah! Say, how excited are we? Are we like this excited or are we like this excited? Oh, yay! That is so good. Can you...
Good morning, students. Can I have everybody zero voice level? As you know, we are an OMA school, and OMA stands for Opening Mind through the Arts. And what that means is you have been actively involved in the arts. And today is a special showcase day of your work in the arts. So we just thought, hey, we might as well have our friends back from Stories That Soar from last year, and here they are today.
So I think Stories That Soar is definitely a building block for confidence.
When you have these adults on stage presenting these child's stories, it tells them their words matter. They have something to say, and it's important.
Oh, what a wonderful day. We are at the beach. Mom, we go play.
A lot of times we have reluctant writers and reluctant learners, and when students have the opportunity to do real-world assignments, they get into it more, and you see the benefits of the writing process, the creative process.
Thank you so much for bringing us back. We love being here with all of you guys and sharing your amazing stories. Now,
Technology is becoming more and more important. Nowadays, kids are doing things on computers instead of doing things in textbooks. And there's a lot of things where we are just seeing actual literature falling by the wayside. And that's why I think that Stories That Soar is so important, because it encourages kids to just simply sit down and do something on a piece of paper.
That element allows students to learn how to interact, how to be transactional. You know, reading, they're taking in information, but when they're writing, they're able to contribute to their society. They're able to express themselves and bring new ideas into the world. So it gives them a sense of agency, and it changes their identity as far as just their attitude about writing, who they are, how they present in the world, and the fact that they're able to share their voices is critical.
How do you guys feel about writing for the Magic Box?
I feel kind of confident.
Confident when you write for the Magic Box. I love that. I love that. Why do you feel confident?
Because my mom will be kind of proud of me.
I felt very hyper.
You felt very hyper? Why?
Because that was the first time my story actually got picked.
And you knew it was yours right away?
Yeah.
Every time I go home, this happens every time you guys leave from the Magic Box, I would always start writing more stories for next time.
But here's the real story, you guys. This is the announcement. The story is... We are going Stories That Soar National! I think this is the kind of program that should be in schools across our country. And really because it can go beyond our country, because the stories come from the kids. And kids everywhere have stories to tell. So I see it go on. I see it soaring well beyond Tucson.